I have to remember back to exactly when I met you or how you even got involved. Did you find us at Festival?
I didn't find you at Festival. I was actually a freshman. I think it was my second semester already. And I was...
Oh, was it Shiner?
No, it was actually... So Shiner is the one that eventually really looped me into optiMize. But... And that was sort of my origin story in my head. And then I was thinking back to it. And I had a friend, Gabe, who knew my freshman year that I was struggling. I was... For those who have heard me tell this story before, they'll know I was thinking of leaving Michigan. I really wanted to transfer. I came here and I thought it was going to be really clear what I wanted to do and that having all of these opportunities would feel just exciting and good. And I came here and just felt lost. And
sort of like the marketing and all the like.
Yes. I'm like, there's so many possibilities.
Yeah.
And I'm paralyzed thinking about like what I actually want to do. And I don't know what kind of clarity I was thinking would come as soon as I stepped in, as soon as I like matriculated.
Yeah.
But it didn't come. And so I was just kind of bopping around my first semester, trying to figure it out, really considering leaving. And Gabe, who is wonderful, said, I know of this organization, optiMize. I've been thinking of going to a workshop. Would you want to come along? I did not understand what optiMize was. It was really confusing to me what everyone was trying to do because we really jumped in the middle of it. And so I kind of walked away after freshman year, having had an introduction to it, thinking that the people there were really cool, being generally confused about what they did. And then sophomore year, Shiner approached me and she's like, I really think you should try this in earnest. And it completely transformed my college experience. I don't know if I would have stayed at Michigan without it. And beyond that, when I look back at my time at Michigan, school feels second to what I learned in this space. And also just the people that it brought into my life. Like, it absolutely changed the way I think about everything. Yeah,
What do you think it was about it that, like, sort of sparked that sort of transformation? With like, the benefit of a little bit of hindsight, I guess.
Yeah. I think coming back to a different type of community element of optiMize, not necessarily, like, the issue-driven community element of it, but just having people on campus who felt like I just felt really safe here immediately. The way that folks welcome you into workshops, the way that this team has just been built out with like the care, like the care that it took to create this team and the intention behind it of just saying, we want to create real big impactful change here on campus. It felt like we were all really drawn together by something bigger than ourselves. Mm-hmm. And I think so much of what optiMize provided for me was just this community where it was okay for me to try and fail a lot and take responsibility for things that, like, I don't know of any other program on any other campus that allows students to take the helm of an organization in earnest the way that optiMize lets students lead. And to me, just knowing that I had a group of people that were going to push me to grow, but were also going to, like, catch me if I fell, cheer me on when I got back up, it gave me the confidence, I think, to do well outside of optiMize, but also I just really got hooked. As soon as I had that feeling of I can take the lead on this and I can work alongside these students to build this really incredible program, it just felt like the only thing that I wanted to do at Michigan. My parents used to joke, they're like, we're so glad we're helping you pay for college and you're using all your time at optiMize. Like, you have to go to class. And I did. to clarify,
Occasionally.
but occasionally. But it just felt secondary. Like this
Yeah.
was my college learning experience.
This clip came from a longer episode of the Why Not Me podcast. Find it on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, or wherever you listen to your podcasts.